What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys one of the most fun Pokemon to use in competitive battles. We are rocking out with Ditto for ranked Regulation I. Now, when it comes to Ditto, this Pokemon, every time restricted formats come around, starts to see its way into the meta. And today, we're showcasing it because we're back in restricted formats. I mean, opponent's going to be bringing 2 restricted Pokemons, so we're going to be using Ditto to try to imposter into them, giving us 3 restricted Pokemon on today's team. So it should be a fun one. We're going to try to pull it off. I don't know, haven't used Ditto yet, so we'll try it. We will try it. Now, surrounding this Ditto, our 2 restricted Pokemon are going to be Koraidon and Zacian. Very hyper offensive with today's squad, considering Zacian is one of the best physical attackers. And same thing with Koraidon. Really strong with that Oracle Compulse to set up that Sun, Clear Amulet as item. Collision Course, Fire Blitz, Flame Charge, Protect. Definitely its best moveset. Our final 3 Pokemon outside of Ditto and our restricted is going to be Walking Wake, Raging Bolt, and Whimsicott. Walking Wake is great with the Life Orb, doing big time damage with Hydro Steam and Draco Meteor. Raging Bolt, same thing. Great damage with the Magnet, Thunderclap, Thunderbolt, and Draco Meteor. Then Whimsicott, a great support Pokemon that really just puts his team all together. You got Prankster, you got the Covert Cloak, and then you got Moonblast, Tailwind, Light Screen, and Encore. Everything works out well. Pretty hyper offensive team outside of Whimsicott. Guys, want to run a team for yourself? The code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Ditto in ranked Regulation I. Looking to get today's video started off hot, we are going up against 2 Intimidate Pokemon, one obviously being Incineroar and Landorus. Landorus really fell off the meta, but I'm glad to see it back. I love Landorus. I think it's such a cool Pokemon, such a strong Pokemon. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But there's 2 restricted. Gonna be Ice Rider, Calyrex, and Koraidon, just like us. Then they got Fluttermane and Warmoon. Okay, how should we play it? I mean, we could go into potentially you, but I mean, Light Screen's not that good here, considering they only have 1 special attacker. So I'm thinking of just ripping up into my Clear Amulet Koraidon. I think it's a solid lead for us. On top of that, one of the Paradox Pokemon. Who would I rather have here? Yeah, Stellar Terra type on you, and what do you have? You have Fairy Terra type? Electric, that's not bad. It's not bad, especially with the Magnet. I'm just gonna go into you. Walking Wake here early on, especially in the sunlight, will bring Ditto and Zacian. I'm with it. I'm with it, baby. I'm with it. Let's get Ditto out here, baby. Let's get Ditto out here. I would love to just copy their Ice Rider Calyrex, especially if they pop Trick Room, right? If they pop Trick Room, I take a nice little Calyrex on my hands. It's really nice. But the good thing about Ditto is when you transform into the opposing Pokemon, you still have the item that you're holding, not the item that they're holding. So we have the Focus Sash every time, which is really good. Which is really good. Considering if it's a 1v1, Ditto can most likely win the match, unless he loses a bunch of speed ties. But Lander's gonna pop out here alongside Ice Rider Calyrex. I'm ready just to double down into Calyrex, to be honest. I feel like he has to hard swap Lando here or Terrastallize it, right? That could just Hydro Steam into that slot. The real question is, who could he hard swap into? Or maybe U-turn pivot into? I feel like he has to, right? I feel like he has to do something like that. So if I just Hydro Steam this slot, not that many Pokemon that soak in this, right? I mean, you're Dragon guys, sure. But then you're not popping Trick Room, right? I'm going to go Collision Course in this slot just because there is a hot chance that he does Terrastallize that slot. And I'm just going to apply pressure with this Hydro Steam into Lando. Wow, he just stays in there with Lando. Alright, cool. Bye-bye, Lando. Get on out of here. Get it on out my face. That's not bad for us. I could have doubled down to this Calyrex. I think he's going for Trick Room, which is kind of annoying. Not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. Do good damage with Collision Course. He is a bulky little Pokemon. There is the rooms full of tricks. So this is where things get rather annoying. I mean, I could hard swap into Ditto right now, but I'd rather not. I'd rather not swap into Ditto just yet. Incineroar's going to poke out here, so Fake Out is ready to roll. I mean, we could double Protect here. I mean, I could just Hydro Steam, but Protect call it is. Gonna double with Protect here. And just see what he wants to do. Just see what he wants to do. Because wasting out a Trick Room turn is pretty big for us. Again, Ditto with Calyrex. It's not bad for us. Just very curious because I already know that Glacial Lance is going to do a lot of damage here. And I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it. I have Zacian in the back end, but he's okay against Glacial Lance. Still do some nice damage here. He's going to go for Fake Out into... Man, I really would have just sent Hydro Steam, but I thought he was going to Fake Out my Walking Wake. So there's that with Glacial Lance. That's tough news. Real tough news for us. Real tough news for us. He's gonna stay in here with Calyrex. I'm just gonna rip a Flare Blitz and go for Hydro Steam if I can. I mean, chances are we're dying out here too. Glacial Lance. That's the scary part. That is the scary part here. I probably should have Terastallized, but I'm ready just to sacrifice this Pokemon. I'm ready to die out. He's gonna end up Terastallizing himself. That's a great call. Hydro Steam's launching into the Incineroar slot. Glacial Lance gonna do some big time damage. Fire Terror type. I wonder what moves you have. Is Glacial Lance launching? Try and soak this somehow. Hold up! Knockoff's gonna fly. Soak this? We don't soak that. He gets a crit. Ooh. Of course. I mean, we're gonna die at the Flare Blitz. But still, this damage should be rather decent here. This damage should be rather decent. Not bad. Okay. Cool. Depending on what moves this Calyrex has, actually I survived there. It's actually big time moves. I could go normal Terror here. And attack. That's exactly what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna go normal Terror and attack. And the reason I say I'm going normal Terror and attacking is because I don't... he could potentially double down and KO me. I might just sacrifice this Koraidon. How many turns left in Trick Room? I could double protect, but that's not going to be my play call. I'm just going to protect you and have Koraidon die out here. Get that Ditto out there. Get that Ditto. Because the thing is, if I Terastallize, I was going to Terastallize normal and just attack this Incineroar slot. And honestly, it might swap Incineroar. Maybe I should have attacked. Yeah, I should have just attacked. Okay, no. Cool. So I end up protecting here. Koraidon's going to die out, no problem. He's going to go for a Leech Seed. Oh. Went for Leech Seed, unless you double down to Koraidon. Probably, right? You double down into Zacian. No shot. No shot. You double down into Zacian and I get off a Collision Course into Incineroar? We'll take that. We'll take that. So we still have the Ditto. My plan was just to let Koraidon drop out here. One turn left in Trick Room. I could go for Protect. He's going to go into Koraidon himself. I still have Terror type. It's gonna be rough because I think I'm gonna lose both Pokemon here. We gotta just attack. I mean, I could protect Koraidon and then get a Koraidon of my own. Yeah, it's probably the better play. It's just protect my Koraidon. I could normal Terror, but that's not really gonna do me any good. I'm just gonna go for a play rough here. So I protect my Koraidon. I still have the Dits. I still have the Ditto. Which is great news for me. Glacial Lance does launch. And hopefully we don't see a Flame Charge. Flame Charge could do me pretty bad. But I'm able to soak that really well. He's going for Flare Blitz. He's going for Close Combat instead. That's in Chaos. Okay, so your defense is dropped. I don't mind this. Because we're going to have 3 Koraidons out on the field. Once I bring out Ditto. Koraidon party, dude. It's going to be a Koraidon party. Bring out the Ditto. Sunlight's gone. Do I get Orichalcum Pulse? Will I set the sun up again? Not too sure. I'm really not too sure. It's kind of funny. I get to bring out my dog. Imposter. More Koraidons. More Koraidons. Yes. More sunlight. Yes. Alright, Speed. What's speed? And what moves does my Ditto have? I don't know, but let me see speed real quick. What's your speed at Ditto? Are these your actual stats? I don't think they are. I think I took his stats. And your speed's 184 max, or it's not maxed out. Collision Course isn't going to KO Calyrex. Let's be honest, it's not KOing Calyrex. I'm going to go Ghost Terra. I'm going to double down to Calyrex. Please don't protect Calyrex. Please don't protect. I need to get rid of this Calyrex. I need to get rid of this Calyrex. I still have Focus Sash with my Ditto, which is great news. Please don't protect Calyrex. I think there's a chance he protects Koraidon. And he goes for Glacial Lance here. Let's see. No! No! Huh. Is there any shot I can win this? I would need close combat to KO this Koraidon. That's my only shot. I would need close combat to KO this Koraidon. That's my only shot at win this. Let's be honest here. It's my only shot at win this. He goes for a Flare Blitz. That's game. That is game. Thanks for playing, Jeans. Thanks for playing. The Protect won him the game. It won him the game. Hurts to say it, but it won him the game. Hurts to say it. Went for the win on that. Did not work out. A Protect on the Calyrex. And it sucks because every time I double down like that, I'm like, please don't Protect. And then it happens. It just happens. GG though. Close matchup. We got 3 Koraidons on the field. We had that game. We had it. We just made a mistake. I mean, not more so us making a mistake. More so them just making a good play. So, Protect on Calyrex wins the match number 1. We're sitting at 0-1. Match number 2 time on its way. We almost pulled off that big time Ditto play in match number 1, but that big time Protect on Calyrex really won him the game. Came down to the wire. 3 Koraidons on the field though. Pretty cool to see. That's why I love playing Ditto. It's kind of funny. But we're going up against Miraidon alongside with Zamazenta. They also have Grimmsnarl, Galarian Weezing, and then they're rocking out with Iron Hands and Incineroar. Okay, I definitely want Ditto here. I like Ditto here. I mean, they could easily just go into like Grimmsnarl here and set up screens. I'm gonna go Whimsicott, however. I like Whimsicott with the Cobra Cloak. They have 2 fake out users. Plus I can set up Light Screen for the Miraidon, so I like that for our lead. I think leading Koraidon here is also pretty good with the Clear Amulet, so that's gonna be the play. We're gonna bring in Ditto here, and last but not least, give me Zacian. Give me Zacian. Let's do it. So Ditto trying to get after it. I honestly would love to have Miraidon and Koraidon on the field at the same time if I can imposter that. That could be pretty dope, because then we would have terrain, we would have weather. We would do it all. We would do it all. But match number 2 coming at you guys. Looking for our first victory. Kind of sucks that we didn't get a win in match number 1. That would have been a hot start for today's video. Would have been perfect. It would have been perfect. But it is what it is. Good plays on our opponent's end. Miraidon comes out here alongside with Galarian Weezing. So no abilities are here. Do I Terra Fire? Maybe. Do I set up Light Train? Yes. Do I protect Light Train? Potentially. What do I Tailwind first? I'm gonna Tailwind first and Protect. Alright, cute. Tailwind, Protect. He could have Sludge Bomb, which is a little scary. Weezing could also Protect. I feel like a lot of Weezings just play very defensively because they really just like it more so for its ability. But we'll see a Terror type launch in the Miraidon. Most likely Fairy, looking to dash and Gleam me up. Yep, a little bit of Gleam time. Got a little Protect acting on my Koraidon, trying to get this Tailwind speed, and then I can set up the Light Screen for later. As long as they don't KO my, what's it called? My poor little Whimsy. So I protect you. He's gonna go for dash and Gleam. I wonder what he's doing with Weezing. That's scary, but as long as I get off this Tailwind, I feel like it's a good turn for my Whimsicott, right? It's a good live, right? If it dies out and it just gets off Tailwind, it's good. He's gonna set up Toxic Spikes. That's fine. So now I can set up Light Screen. I could pop Terra and just Flare Blitz that slot if I want to. I'm gonna do okay damage unless they swap into like Incineroar. Could have Encored the Weezing here too. Yeah, we're gonna Terrasilize and just rip a Flare Blitz. Let's do it. So we got the Tailwind up. We're gonna be able to get off Light Screen here as well. I wonder if they're still going for Dash or if they are gonna switch into like Electro Drift. But even at this point, we're gonna have Light Screen out and about, which is good. 2 special attackers on the field for them. He protects me right on. That's a good protect. And I'll get off Light Screen. And I will get off Light Screen. Now, I'm curious to see who they have in the back end. Zamazenta's got to be one of them. I'm curious to see if it's Incineroar, because I might just Collision Course that slot. I'm not going to sit here and lie about it. I might Collision Course him. I could double down with Moonblast here and Flare Blitz. But who could you have here? You definitely have Zamazenta. I just don't know your final Pokemon, if it's Iron Hands or if it's Incineroar. You know, screw it. I think I'm just going to make this call. I'm just going to double down in this slot and go Flare Blitz. Let's do it. Hopefully it's not Incineroar. It's definitely Incineroar, isn't it? I should have Collision Course. Please don't be Incineroar. It's Iron Hands. Cool. I'll take this. It's not bad for us. That Moonblast flying into this slot as well. So we pretty much know their team, right? We pretty much know their team. Flare Blitz doing great damage with a crit. I'm going to take a mean little chunk of recoil damage here. Whimsicott, on the other hand, launching a Moonblast. Big time damage. We love it. And he's going to go for more Toxic Spikes. He's just going to set them all up. Alright, cool. From here, Moonblast into this slot, and I guess I'll just go for a Flare Blitz. I guess into this slot. Thing is, if he doesn't fake out my Whimsicott here. Well, I mean, Whimsicott's got the Cobra Cloak. Maybe I should have protected Koraidon. Could have been a pretty simple play, but I don't mind this. He ends up with just withdrawing Iron Hands. Iron Hands with the withdrawal. I'm getting off a Flare Blitz here. Zamazenta's going to pop through here. Zamazenta. Ready to roll. Flare Blitz launching. Doing big time damage. Another crit. We're just ripping with crits here. And a burn! And a burn. A little bit of good RNG for us. We'll take it. Right on damage by recoil. Moonblast gonna fly in this slot. Probably do about 6.5 damage. And the strange steam's gonna fly through here. My Whimsy soaking. Alright. Black Sludge kicking. Burn chipping up though. Cool. Tailwind's gone. Koraidon should still be able to outspeed, correct? I think he's kind of close with Zamazenta. Yeah, that's real close. They don't have Terra anymore, so I feel as it's free for us to just... Oh, we're taunted. It really sucks. Just gonna double down on this slot. Let's do it. So I do outspeed. I'm able to get off this Flare Blitz. I know he's defense boosted, but I mean, Flare Blitz doing some good damage. Great damage. We love that. That's some big damage for us. We take a little bit of recoil action here. Moonblast gonna launch. Can this be enough? It is! Whimsicott picking up a KO. So we still have Ditto in the back end, which is great news. And we've just been chilling on the field with these Pokemon. Strange Steam's gonna kick through here. And we'll probably lose our Pokemon this turn. Is my taunt gone? My taunt might be gone. No abilities allowed right now. My taunt is gone. If we just set up a Tailwind, we pretty much take away this match. And I'm going to make him decide. Do you want to take a Flare Blitz? I mean, you could go for Dazzle Gleam. But I mean, Koraidon probably soaks that. I think I have one turn left in Light Screen. Is that a correct statement? Or did Light Screen end as well? I do have one turn left in Light Screen, so that works out well for us. So I'm going to make him decide. Does he want to take out my Koraidon? Or does he want us to... I could honestly just take out this Weezing here. Which I am going to do. We'll get rid of this Weezing instead. And the reason I say get rid of Weezing is because I have 2 Pokemon in the back end. He's going to end up choosing to go for a Gleam here. My Koraidon soaks this all day. My Whimsicott, not so much. And I'm just going to get rid of the Weezing. That's fine. So I'll get rid of the Weezing here. I can then bring out my lovely little Ditto, and I can get out an extra Miraidon. Awesome, cool. Take it all day. I believe that's how it works, because usually it's the Pokemon across from it, but since there's no Pokemon across from it, I'm guessing it was just going to take Miraidon here. But I'm going to get this sun out here. Finally, after a long, hard working day, I get the sun out here. I get the sun. Light screen's gone. I still have Zacian, but I'm going to bring out the Ditto. I'm going to bring out the Dits, dude. I'm going to bring out Ditto. The Ditto's popping out here. Oh, he still has Iron... I totally forgot. Looks like I have an Iron Hands. Looks like I have an Iron Hands. I totally forgot he still had Iron Hands. Looks like I got one. Come on, man. Come on, man. Quick Drive boosting. Attacks boosted for him. And I got Fake Out. And I'm just going to Fake Out you. Fake Out, I'll go for a Flame Charge here. I'm going to say double Fake Out. He picks up the KO, but I get to bring out Zacian, which is great news. Alright, cool. So Fake Out for Fake Out. I get to bring out my Zacian. Toxic Spike's going to be a little annoying here. But I mean, Zacian's a Steel type, which is good news. So I bring out Zacian. Can he one-tap me? How many turns left in terrain? That's the real question. I might just protect Zacian. How many turns left in terrain? 3. I should protect Zacian. That's actually really a lot closer than I thought it would be. Right out on the field, being very annoying. He ends up just protecting. That's a fine turn. That's a fine turn for me. Drain Punch gonna fly. Pick up the KO with the Iron Hands. 2v1. Can Electric Drift KO me? Maybe. Maybe. It might be able to KO me. As long as I get off a Behemoth Blade, we win this game. I don't have Blade Screen up anymore. Electric Drift doing some damage. I don't have Terra. Wild Charge could probably do more than Heavy Slam. Especially in this terrain, so I'm going to send that and just go for the Behemoth Blade. Let's do it. Let's do it. This match is going to come down to the wire. It's coming down. Actually, I just outspeed it. Good game. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. I thought maybe Miraidon would outspeed me, be able to go for Electric Drift, but nope. Zacian's got it in the bag. So we dittoed the Iron Hands. I totally forgot they had Iron Hands. I thought it was going to be a 2v1 or a 3v1, but end up still winning here. Ditto. Playing great today. Final match for today's video is here. Zacian and Kyogre with Iron Hands, Urshifu, Shenpao, and Tornadus. Your boys sitting 1-1, so we'd like to grab ourselves a nice little winning record today. They got Rain, we got Sun, I got Ditto. I'm ready to use some more Ditto, but I honestly might not use Ditto this matchup. Honestly, I might, because I like Raging Bolt here. I really do, and I think we might have to pull off a Tailwind here. So yeah, I'm going to go Whimsicott here. And yeah, we're not going to bring Ditto. I'm going to go Whimsicott, and I'm going to go Zacian early on here with Raging Bolt and Koraidon. So we got to use Ditto in match number 1 and in match number 2, and it worked out well. I really liked it. I really liked it. So I had fun with it. 1-1, though. Going for that winning record. Gotta bring in Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt's just such a good Pokemon up against a lot of these guys. You can just do a lot of damage, especially if that's Water Urshifu. That just makes my case even more to use it. It's just Thunderclap. It's just a huge threat. A huge threat. But I like our lead. Zacian with Whimsicott. They do have a Tailwind Setter. They do have a Rain Dance user too, so I can't really just like confidently swap into Kyogre, right? Or not Kyogre, into Koraidon and block out the rain, because again, at that point they could just sit there and, you know, send some Water Spouts. But at this point, my what's called does outspeed it, which is great news. My Zacian would, so I could just rip a player off and deal some damage just so he's not able to like use Water Spout. But he's not even gonna lead them. He's gonna end up leading Shenpao. That's fine by me. Shenpao alongside with Tornadus. Do I Behemoth Blade that down? Most likely. Shenpao, or do I just attack this Tornadus? I could set up a light screen here, but at that point, it could get a little rough. So I'm just going to go Tailwind here. I'm not going to waste my Terror type on him. And I'm just going to go Behemoth Blade here into the Shenpao slot. So I get off the Tailwind. Most likely, we'll Focus Sash this Shenpao up. He's probably going for Tailwind here as well, right? Yeah, and then he's just going to take out my Whimsicott. So I'll lose my Whimsicott here early on, but at the cost of going for Tailwind, I'll take that all day. Unless you're not Focus Sash, you're probably Focus Sash. I'd be surprised. Yeah, Focus Sash out and about. Ice Spinner, Icicle Crash, what you got for me? Bye-bye, Whimsicott. Everybody wave bye-bye to Whimsicott. We know it's gone. Unless we dodge! And we dodge! My dog, Whimsicott. Whimsicott, are you faster than Shenpao? I'm not even going to test it. You know what? I'm just going to go for a late screen here. And honestly, I'm just going to go Behemoth Blade into this slot now. Because he might protect or even swap Shenpao, but Icicle Crash, yeah, he does swap that. He does swap that, so I'm able to get off late screen here. And we'll see who he gets to go into. Kyogre gets to pop out here. Oh, baby. Big time dodge. Able to get off late screen now, which is going to work wonders here. It's going to work wonders. Behemoth Blade flies. Dealing great damage in that slide. I wonder if a Moonblast can finish that off. Never mind, he's just going to KO my boy this way. Actually, late screen helped us survive that. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful sight. Now I'm going Moonblast. You know what? I'm just going to stay offensive push here. Just going to go with the play rough here. Right into this slot. Unless this is a Choice Scarf Kyogre, which could be a little rough for us. We do not want that. It's not. Cool. Play rough doing amazing damage. Beautiful damage. Moonblast should finish this off. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. This all started because we dodged an Icicle Crash. Whimsicott, I love you. He goes for the Origin Pulse. We have late screen up. We're fine here. Whimsicott will die out, but Zacian soaking that up, no problem. Now I can just bring out Koraidon, and you cannot change up weather for the rest of the match. Thanks for... Actually, you can, but you would have to swap Kyogre. But you can't just go into a rain dance like I normally thought you would. So Koraidon, get on out here, baby girl. Get on out here. So we know he has Shenpao. We don't know his final Pokemon outside of that. Actually, we probably do. It's probably his other restricted Pokemon. Let's see if they send it. Yep, it's going to be Zacian. Zacian out and about. We have the sun. What is the player? Do we just take out the Kyogre slot? We could just take out the Kyogre slot. I'm going to go for a Flame Charge here just so we can guarantee speed. I could Terrasilize here as well, which I am going to do. I'm going to Terrasilize Fire. I'm going to send that and... Just go for the... Behemoth Blade should KO. I'm just going to go Behemoth Blade. It should KO. I just want a 100 accuracy move. I don't want to miss an attack like them, right? It's really not what I want. I'm going to go for Flame Charge instead because there is a chance that he could swap. Swaps that slot. That's fine. I'll get rid of Shenpao here. He is going to get that damage boost, though, onto his Zacian, which is a little scary. As long as I could just Flame Charge here, I mean, kind of like where we're sitting. That speed boost. A little bit of Terra action just in case he wants to go for Play Rough or Behemoth Blade into this Koraidon slot. If he wants to take out my Zacian, go ahead, be my guess. But then I had that Raging Bolt in the back end, which is a perfect counter to Kyogre. A perfect counter to Kyogre. Behemoth Blade outspeeding. Bye-bye Shenpao. And that should take off his ability off of the field. So his Zacian's not going to get that damage boost. I'm with it. Bye-bye Shenpao. Cool. Behemoth Blade is going to launch. That's still going to take out my Zacian, no problem. But I like where we're sitting. I like it. I like it. Flame Charge going to fly here. We're going to be able to outspeed every single Pokemon next turn. I probably could have Flare Blitz and just KO'd, but this works out fine. Because I'm still KOing. Did I get a crit? No, I'm just... Koraidon's just that strong with this Terra boost. Like, Fire Terra Koraidon is insane. So I pick up the KO there. We have plenty of speed. Tailwind's going to cancel out on both sides of the field. He's going to bring out the rain. And I'm just going to win this match with my boy Raging Bolt. With the RB, we go for Thunderclap. We go for Collision Course. They're just going to cancel the match regardless. Thanks for playing. 2-1 winning record for today's video. So close to it, the Rio. Would have been nice, but that Calyrex with that Protect. Ditto was great today. Oh, I was going to hit Run. Because I was expecting him to run. I don't want to do all that. But I'll just go for Thunderclap. We'll take this winning record all day. And they do cancel the match. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The boy Ditto in Ranked Regulation I. This Pokemon, so much fun to use. We got to bring out multiple restricted Pokemons in match number 1. Match number 2, Ditto took over Iron Hands, won us the match. And then match number 3, we didn't get to use Ditto, but we grabbed ourselves that 2-1 winning record. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positive every day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.